Welcome back on your Wednesday morning, everybody. It's about half past the hour, and man, is it a critical day on Wall Street today. The Federal Reserve will announce if it's going to cut the benchmark interest rate. And just hours before that, we'll get our hands on a key inflation report. The markets are looking to stabilize despite mounting fears that the war in Iran could throw the global economy into pure chaos. NewsNation national correspondent Alicia Nieves is live for us on Wall Street. Alicia, investors are feeling positive this morning. What are their expectations?
Yeah, good morning, Markie. After, 2 weeks of the markets just getting beaten up, it does seem like this week investors are starting to price in some optimism, even though oil prices remain relatively elevated. Ahead of this conflict, they were sitting at $72 a barrel. Still right now, about $95 a barrel, up 30%. But it's the idea that oil is holding steady that's allowing markets to seemingly hold steady and even start to make a bit of a climb. In fact, yesterday, markets had their best day since the start of this conflict. The S&P was up around 0.2% or 0.25%. Adding to its gains from Monday, the NASDAQ gained about 0.5% and the Dow climbed as well. It's a welcome change after stocks slipped while oil has continued to surge over the last couple of weeks. But as you point out, investors seemingly, putting any fears aside as they are looking to see if the Fed makes a critical decision today, whether it cuts interest rates for the fourth time in 6 months.
With higher oil prices, we'll often get higher inflation. The Fed historically has not tried to battle higher oil prices, believing them to be more of a temporary phenomenon. But I think if the market hears that, that will be particularly concerning. I think what we do expect to hear is a Fed on hold.
Yeah, most investors expecting kind of the same thing here. While many want an interest rate cut to kind of alleviate some of the pain, the reality is it's probably a little bit too risky. So at 2 o'clock, when the Fed decision comes down, it's more than likely that we're not going to get a cut. But at 2:30, a lot of ears are going to be on what the Federal Reserve has to say about this war, maybe an insight into, economic pain that it's seeing from the war now and to come, Markie.
Yeah, and one of Jerome Powell's final press conferences and announcements before his term comes to an end, so we'll all be watching. And Alicia, there's new inflation data due out later this morning. What are we watching for there?
Yeah, a couple hours ahead of the Fed's decision at 8:30 this morning, we're going to get the PPI report. That's an inflation gauge, an idea of what wholesalers are paying if prices are going up for them, and it's an indication of what the consumer can expect. The report later on today is going to come after what we saw in January, which is that wholesalers paid 2.9% year over year. That was a higher than expected increase, and it was no surprise then when we got CPI this month that we saw increase for consumer. The reality is this report is a good indicator and actually could move markets today. If we get a report that shows, month over month, 0.3% as a gain, anything higher than that's going to send markets under, some pressure. Anything lower could continue the gains that we've seen earlier this week, Markie.
All right, copy that. We'll keep a close eye on things today. Alicia, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.